Welcome, I am Mike the Coffee Guru, and today we're going to be going through an advanced usage guide on the Jura XS9, which is this baby over here. So first things first, water tank. Jura XS9 is one of the biggest water tanks in any super auto, so 6 liters, which is really big for any auto machine. It can either be filled with a jug, or it has a removable part to it, and you kind of take it off and go fill it at a tap there. Your other option on this machine, you can actually plumb this machine in. So if you want to plumb it in and never have to worry about a water tank, no problem. One thing which most machines these days are equipped with, and Jura XS9 the same, it has sensors all over. So for example, when there's no water, you don't have to keep checking what my water level is like. There is a little display over here which senses as soon as there's no water, it will say full water tank, and then you got to go and fill the machine. I'm just trying to imitate what it would show you when the water does run out. So water tank gets popped back on there and you'd be ready to go. Besides for that, you have your drip tray over here. Again, quite a big drip tray. You can have a lot of spillage in there, and this thing kind of pops out to be cleaned. And then you have your grounds container, and this is where the used coffee falls into. And this is, as far as automatic machines goes, a really big grounds container. It can hold about 60 pucks, 60 to 70 pucks. So that needs to be cleaned, again, 60, 70 cups worth. And again, it tells you every time the drip tray gets full, and every time the grounds container gets full, it will say, please empty whatever it is, empty tray or empty grounds container. Now, onto the actual buttons part of the machines. So front and center, we have this side of the machine, which is essentially your, together with this central spout, is your coffee side of the machine. That's where all your coffee selections, your black coffee selections get made. So you have your espresso, which can be set to any cup size, of course, and your double espresso. And double espresso, it doubles the quantity of coffee, but as well doubles obviously the quantity of water. So what you can have is you can have 1 cup under this spout and 1 cup under that spout for your double espresso, and likewise for the double coffee. So essentially you can make 2 cups of coffee at one time. And that's where all your coffee comes out, your black coffee comes out, controlled by these 4 buttons. On the far side of the machine, we have our milk-based coffee drinks. So we have our cappuccino and our latte drinks over here. And this is a one-touch cappuccino machine, which means that once you place your cup on this side, and you press either cappuccino or latte, the whole process is done for you. So there's no moving the cup from one side to the other, literally at the touch of a button, and we're going to show you that now. A few criticisms of the machine, which is probably not so great. Only one cappuccino spout, so which means cappuccinos is the most popular drink, and you're only going to get away with 1 cappuccino at a time. You're not going to be able to do 2 at a time. Coffees you can do 2 at a time, but it isn't nearly as popular as cappuccinos. So speed-wise for cappuccinos, not so quick. Other criticism is this can go really high, so this can kind of get moved right up, allowing for quite a lot of space for your cups, and again moved right down for your espressos. The cappuccino side does not have that. The cappuccino side is fixed in here, so if you have a really big mug, I mean this is quite a big mug, you can just kind of fit it in here, and where you do sometimes fall short is with the latte glasses with the stem. That really has to struggle to get in there. So that's one criticism of the machine. So now on to making the drinks. Okay, now onto cappuccino and latte side of the machine. So over here we have a milk flask with milk inside, and that's one way to do it on a Jura machine. It's not the only way. You can go for a proper insulated flask, or you can even go for a refrigerated unit which sits next to the machine, which is a Jura branded refrigerated unit. So not your only option but it's the option we're going to use today. And now onto the cappuccino side, and cup goes on that side of the machine. And you have your 2 options to toggle between either your cappuccino or your latte. So I'm going to choose a cappuccino for now, and press a button, and here we go. Again, the machine strength will appear. This happens to be on a 4-bean setting, which is your second strongest. First thing all automatic machines do is they dispense the milk first, and then dispense the coffee after. Simple reason is your milk is far less dense than your coffee, and they want your coffee to essentially penetrate through that milk, just to give it a bit of a better mix. So the machine's set for a certain cup size. It's set for a slightly smaller cup size than the one we're using today. First bit comes out all pure froth. The machine's heated it and frothed it for you in one go. And the second part that's going to come out is your espresso. And it's going to form a nice little concoction over there. Really short espresso. And that is your cappuccino at the touch of a button. Okay, so now to make, I'll make an espresso on the coffee side, and then I'm going to move over to the cappuccino side. So cup goes under the center, and even if I'm making a single espresso, it's always going to dispense out of both spouts on pretty much on all Jura machines actually. So we have our espresso, double espresso coffee, double coffee. I'm going to start with the espresso button, and here we are. And the machine's going to dispense, and it's going to show me the strength setting it's on. So this initial coffee is on five beans, which is essentially the strongest setting you can get on the Jura. And it's now going to dispense your coffee, and we're going to see the level of the crema, how decent it extracts it. Obviously your spout here, you can move up and down depending on your drink size. So here we go, extraction time, more or less 25-30 seconds from time of pressing the button. And here is our espresso. So really good extraction on all Jura machines. There's one thing which they've always been big into, beautiful crema, and that is our espresso. Thank you so much for watching our advanced usage guide and review on the Jura XS9. If you want to check out any of our other videos on our Jura machines, have a look at one of the links over here.